Good morning, good afternoon, and or evening. Welcome back to the Den. The community has spoken. I am to travel the way of the Kun Lun monks. I am to learn the ancient martial arts of the Iron Fist. That's right. Today, this Dirty Casual is going to be playing as Iron Fist for the first time. As I said, the community has spoken. The community voted on what the next Dirty Casuals video was going to be, and it is Iron Fist. So, if nothing else, make sure to leave me a comment with who I'm going to be playing next for the Dirty Casual series. Now, I've already taken a perusing at Mr. Iron Fist's abilities here, but we need to check him out together. Alright. We have his main attack, the Jeet Kune Do. It's a series of strikes. The last one does knock the enemy back and or up. I see them getting knocked back here in the ability screen, but I have been knocked up by it before, so maybe I had jumped in the air, been knocked back. Now he also has an alternate main attack that is a flurry of blows. This can be really devastating. I've been killed by it plenty of times, and that is activated by first going into Dragon's Defense. For PC, it's the right click, and once you activate this stance, then your next main attack is going to become this flurry of blows. So, it can deal out some punishment from the looks of it, just looking here in the ability screen. Dang. Now, he also does have a bit of mobility to him. The first of this is his flying kick. Now, this will do the spinny attack once he hits an enemy or at the maximum range of the lunge. This can be used to get out. It can be used to get in. It can be used to finish off opponents. Now, it does say down here that damage increases with lower enemy health, so this can be a really good finisher, because if you've already weakened them down a good bit, you do the flying kick into them, they're already low on health, you get increased damage because they're lower on health. So, I need to save that. He also has the ability to do a wall run here. He doesn't have the ability to climb up the wall, he has a wall run. And then the last thing for his mobility is the crane leap. This is a quadruple jump, basically. Once you jump into the air, you get a triple jump, so it's basically a quadruple jump. He does have a passive that as he takes damage here, or as he assists in taking down enemies, my apologies, he does get key energy back, recharging abilities, and super. And then, of course, we have Living Chi, the super, where he goes just beast mode. I mean, look at that. He gets all dark and spiky and flames shoot up around him like in the cartoons. How is that not powerful? He also gets a team-up ability with Luna. When Luna's playing with him, Luna's abilities get a little frost blast effect, knocking back enemies as well. Now it says this ring can launch up enemies with chilling damage and applies the effects. From what they're showing here, it seems to be more of a knockback. They're not really getting a whole lot of boost up in the air. It's not like the Thing where he's knocking them straight up, right? I have played as Iron Fist before. Just full disclosure, it was in a game of Clone Rumble. If I remember correctly, it was Iron Fist and Jeff were the two characters, so there was just a lot of Iron Fist zerging into each other, right? For a usual game where you're seeing a variety of heroes, you might see an Iron Fist on the other team. There's at most going to be two of you guys. I don't really know how I'm going to fare. I did pretty good in Clone Rumble. I made good use of the defensive stance and then going in and using my flurry of blows. I did a really good job in that game in particular. I'm not going to act like it was just a good, performance in general, but in that particular game, I did a good job of using the crane jump and my mobility to be able to get around behind the enemy, dive into their back line. Wasn't really much of a back line. Again, it was you were Jeff or you were Iron Fist for a game of Clone Rumble, but I'm going to imagine I will still need to use his abilities in terms of mobility and getting to that back line the same. He doesn't have a lot of health, 250. It seems pretty standard for a DPSer, so I'm really going to need to be mindful of not doing what I did with Captain America in that A Dirty Casuals video. It'll be linked down below, and just like zerg straight into the front of the enemy team. I'm really going to need to make good use of my routes so I can flank the enemy, dive into the back line, deliver some damage, but I'm I'm going to have to make sure to save some mobility so I can try to get out again. Again, DPSer. I'm not going to be able to take all that much damage. So my biggest fear as a dirty casual, my biggest concern, worry, the thing I'm thinking about the most going in is I can't Zerg, which is what I did in Clone Rumble. I have to make good use of my flanks and my routes. Will I do that? I don't know. I didn't do that great of a job with Captain America, and I did get some good advice from Blue before and after, so we'll have to see what he and Angel have to say about this, but let's find out how this dirty casual does. And we're going to be going in here. We got a pretty decent team up. We've got another DPSer, 2 tanks, and 2 healers. So we're going to have to see how this goes. So we got to be thinking about those routes. What's up, Ninja? I don't exactly know why you're swinging at me, but okay, we got to make sure that we're going to be making good use of the routes. There's going to be a straight line here, so I'm going to need to dip off to the left or the right. I cannot Zerg into the front of the enemy team. I don't know if I need to throw out any sprays for challenges, but we'll do that. What's his emote look like? Oh yeah. Swag pose. Okay. Bright orange.
All you need to do is capture the mission area.
Okay.
Got it?
Cannot sprint.
Sorcery and deception.
My jump is going to be my mobility. Okay. Yep. Okay, we got Thor. Oh, I thought I was gonna die there. Okay, magic's pushing in on us. Okay, I'm not using my bonus health like I should be. Alright. Okay, we took out Cap. He got a little too fresh with us here. Alright, yes. That worked. Okay. Let's push in guys here. Oh, I do need to use my E ability here. I forgot to mention that in the ability screen, but that can heal you. I've seen a lot of people try to style on me with it at the same time. I've also seen a lot of people use it like I just use it. Basically, you go in, you try to get some bonus health before you dive into the enemy team. I got healed up there. I don't know why I continue to run away. So let's get some bonus health. And that completely missed. Okay, Loki. Okay, we're getting heals, Yeah! Okay. We got the objective movie now. Team's sticking together really good, and I'm doing a good job of not just zerging straight into the enemy team. Let's go ahead and back off there. I completely missed with both of those, but the 2 tanks came in with me. We got him. Okay. Okay, Cap's back. Okay, let's go around the side here. Let's go around the side, right? Let's use these flanking routes. I need to be making better use of my crane jump for mobility here. Okay, no one's down there. There we go. Kind of stall Cap for a second. We're going to stay out the way. We're going to die here. I should have been paying better attention to my health. I didn't, so I kind of paid the price there, but I didn't activate my ult in haste or out of panic, so we can come back in with that. I just got to make sure I'm using my flanking routes better. I need to use the wall running too. Haven't used that yet. There we go. Yeah, now we're getting somewhere. Yeah, okay, we'll go ahead and take out one of their supports. Oh, and they're already all done. Okay. Let's get up on Luna here. Okay, we stopped her. Making really good use of that defensive stance so I can keep throwing out flurry of blows. Took out Magic there. They got a Groot and a Magneto. Let's see if we can't get some bonus health here. And defensive stance, flurry of blows. Boom! We already did some damage. Used the spin kick to finish him off real quick there. That was a good use of that. Okay, so we've been doing pretty good making use of flanking routes, using our team as basically like meat shield body support so we can get around where we need to. I'm not really sure the best way I should be using my healing ability. Come on, Magic. Where are you going? Oh, come on, girl. Come on, girl. Loki. Loki, thank you. Thank you, my good sir. Okay, let's style here. And... unload. Boom. She tried to go into her ultimate. We might have made her waste it there. At least I'm pretty sure when she says stepchild, that's her ultimate. Okay, let's heal up, get some bonus health. We got our shift kick. Let's go right into Groot. He wasn't damaged, but that got us in on him for the flurry of blows. Oh, and we took out Star-Lord. He was just in a bad position there. Okay. Yeah, let's dive in here. I was thinking I was going to catch Magneto on the way down, but we'll just have to take magic here. Style. That was a bad style point. That was a bad style point. I saw my health getting low and I kind of panicked there. Oh god. Nope. Nope.
I am ready to put on a show.
Oh, is that ours? No, that's theirs. Okay, they're not paying attention to me. And I dove down. I saw the Luna ult. I saw it. I don't know why I did that. But hey, that's why you got to make sure you're using that mobility, right? That was a bad dive into the back line. But we haven't lost. We still got plenty of time here. And we still are doing pretty darn good with Iron Fist, right? We're making good use of those flank routes. I'm making good use of my E for bonus health. Okay, I kind of want to go in on him right now, but I'm not sure that's the best thing to do. Okay, Star-Lord went down. I missed completely there. Oh, we need to get out. We got stunned. They got a Hawkeye. Let's get behind the shield here. Style. And get in on it. Yeah! Dang it. Okay, we almost took her out really good with that dive. Mantis was on her points. So it made it take a little longer, but we still got both the backliners there. Woo, we had a little bit of assistance from our tanks. And let's just go in here. Groot's not going to go back to his spawn. Okay. Don't know why he didn't do that. Let's get in on Magneto while we're in our super still. Come on. Yes, cool. Both tanks down. No Loki. No. Bad Loki. Bad Loki. There we go. Yes, cool. Made good use of that spinning shift kick for a finisher again. And let's style for some health right at the end, shall we? Yes, that was great. Yes, we have honored the great monks of Kun Lun. We have used our wata very effectively, and that's something I forgot to do. That's something I was very specifically told to do by my community, and I forgot to do it this entire time. Whenever you're playing as Iron Fist, you have to be using your wata as you're doing it, and I didn't do that, right? So that's just a perfect example from a dirty casual of why you need to make martial arts sounds as you're playing as Iron Fist. Because you see, I wouldn't have died those 2 times there. I would have been MVP. I wouldn't have died, and oh, let me get off the screen here. I wouldn't have died, and I would have been MVP, right? Had I done my kung fu sounds, my wata, 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 as I was doing it, I wouldn't have died twice. So that's just a perfect example from a dirty casual of why you make martial arts sounds while you're playing as Iron Fist, right? You wouldn't have picked up those deaths, would have been MVP, right? Right? Would have been. Anyways, so let's look at how we did here, right? I'm right here in the middle, well, I guess in the bottom half of my group. I don't know, maybe they went alphabetically this time, who knows? But I went 18-2, 0 assists. Right? So I did a really good job of finishing my opponents. Pretty much when I dove in on an enemy, you know, I was able to get the finishing kill on him. I did 6,440 damage. Honestly, I thought it would be a bit higher than that from how I was making good use of the flurry of blows, because you can spam that pretty easily. You can go in with the normal attack, but you can also like spam your flurry of blows pretty darn quickly. At least it feels that way, right? Making good use of all your abilities, they'll probably feel like they all come back quickly. Damn it. Okay, the healing I get because of my E ability, I actually healed myself like 20 points throughout the game. The rest of it was just bonus health. The bonus health must have been the block. Must have been the damage block. I was like, how did I block damage with Iron Fist? I'm just like in there just beating up people. Anyways, but I'm guessing the bonus health blocks damage. That's what it's got to be. Anyways, let's see the highlight. Okay, this was right here at the end, my final use of my super. Basically just kind of just, you know, beating them up, picking on them at this point. Not just me, my whole team. Yeah, Loki, bad Loki. Oh, a finishing kick. See, that he was already hurt. He was lower on health. Got some extra damage off that kick and allowed me to finish him off. All right. So, as my first official game, right? Well, not Clone Rumble. As the Iron Fist, as Bruce Lee Jr., the thing that I find myself kind of questioning the most is, well, I mean, I had a pretty good team, right? So it was a really good game. We kind of pushed up on them, kept the objective moving consistently. But had we encountered a lot of resistance, my questioning would have been, am I making the best use of my dives, right? There was one time I dove in, and I dove into the back line, but I dove in right into the middle of the Luna ult. That was just not paying attention and dumb. I felt like I was laying out damage pretty good. Because of my team, I didn't really have to use a lot of flanking routes. So if I encounter a lot of heavy resistance, that's probably the thing that I'm going to struggle with the most, is those flanking routes, right? I mean, I didn't really have to use them here. Clone Rumble, you're just kind of zerging into your opponent's team. I don't know. I just get the feeling that when push comes to shove, and I've got an Iron Fist beating me up as I'm trying to play Iron Fist, and I've got an enemy team that's providing some heavy resistance, right? It's probably going to be my routes and my flanking that's going to get me in the most trouble. I did a pretty good job of not zerging straight into the enemy team, but there towards the end, I'm sure you saw it, I started getting a little lazy, a little lax. I could have used some side routes a bit better, and I started zerging into that enemy team. Zerging into Cap got me killed, you know. I wasn't doing my... So, you know, got killed by Cap. And then diving into the Luna ult was just a bad play. Died there. I don't know, I just keep coming back to I didn't have to use my routes, right? And that... my flanking game and my route game didn't have to be strong because my team was good, right? So that's what I'm thinking. But let me know your thoughts in the comment section down below. Was there something that you saw that, hey, if your enemy team had been providing a lot more resistance, or your enemy team had like better team ups or better cohesion, you doing this would have been completely ineffective and you wouldn't have had anywhere near as good a game? Let me know that kind of stuff. Let me know your thoughts on that. Let me know anything you saw that I might have been able to do better as Iron Fist. Yes, Angel, Blue, I didn't make the Kung Fu sounds the entire thing. I forgot. I'm so sorry. I'll make it up in the group video whenever we get to that. But do drop a like, share this video around, and of course subscribe for more. We do Marvel Rivals streams for Friday Night Rivals, 7:30 p.m. Eastern Time on Friday nights. Not going to be one this Friday. On Saturdays, I also do Surviving Saturdays. Currently playing through a run of Subnautica. It's just a really great solo survival game. I like coming back to it. Playing it like once a year. It doesn't usually take very long, you know. But doing it on stream this time. That's at 10:30 a.m. Eastern Time on Saturdays. And after Subnautica wraps up, I'm going to be playing from what I understand, is a really, really popular survival game. It's really, really big. It's been out for almost 9 years. I've never played it. Going to be checking it out for the first time. So hit subscribe so you don't miss that either. But whether you hit subscribe, like or not, do come in and join us on Friday nights for Friday Night Rivals. Even if that's not your speed, whatever your speed is, I hope you have a wonderful rest of your day. Thank you for all the support, all the watch time, all the subscribers. Never thought I would get a community game night.